This is a video of the molds that I made for my dishwasher. I used some old molds that I had here, left over from some Korean rice cakes that I bought, and I thought they were so pretty I was saving them. So I found a good use by making these dishwasher tablets. Eventually I'll probably rinse them out and make some kind of chocolate or something. Basically, you're going to need some baking soda and some soap, dish soap. And this is a squeezed mandarin orange. I ran out of lemons today and it's snowy and I don't feel like going to the store. So anything that you have with citrus, lemon, lime, orange, whatever you want. You could also use citric acid if you can get that in your store. Here at Bulgaria, they sell it in little envelopes. So you can always use citric acid. So this baking soda is really clumpy. So you just want to make sure that you break it up and you don't have a lot of clumps. If you have clumps, don't worry about it because they'll dissolve. There's the mold here. Like I said, you don't need anything special, any special equipment. You can use ice cube tray if you want. If you use ice cube tray, just don't fill it up all the way. So here we go with the dish soap and the mandarin orange juice. Then you're gonna mix that up. I believe that was half a teaspoon. So you're going to modify this recipe depending on what vessel you're going to use as a mold. So just stir this up really well. And then once it's all stirred, next ingredient you're going to add is some salt. Just regular table salt will do. If you have kosher salt, even better. I'm going to put the same amount of salt as I did dish soap. So that is, I don't remember what it was, but I think it was a 1/4 teaspoon. You don't want to put too much. Basically, the ratio is equal parts salt, equal parts dish soap. So the trick to keep this spoon from being all full of resin like that is to put your salt in first and then put your dish soap. And what's going to happen is it's going to slide out very easily, so you don't have all that. So after you've stirred everything, there's the measuring spoon. I just had to make sure if it was either tablespoon or teaspoons. And anyways, you're gonna basically just get all your ingredients, stir them. At this point, you could add essential oil if you'd like, but because I already have that orange in there, I'm not gonna add any. So it's time for the baking soda. Now you can see it's all clumped up. Typically, you probably, for measuring purposes, you want this to be all smooth with no clumps. Me, I was kind of being lazy, so I just grabbed my tablespoon here and I just did 1 scoop. And because it was clumpy, I was not successful in getting a full scoop. But like I said, I just eyeballed it. So I'm just going to add a little bit more and kind of see once I stir it if I need to, add more or less. Now, I believe if you're doing a big batch, you can use like a cup. So this, because it was clumped up, I would just guess that's about 2 tablespoons right there. So I'm going to add it, see what kind of consistency I come up with. And if it's not to the correct consistency, I'm obviously going to add more. Now, because it's baking soda and citric acid, there's obviously a chemical reaction going on here. You could see that it's bubbling, but don't worry, that's obviously going to happen. So you're just going to stir this up, and like I said, it's a little too thick for my liking. If you wanted to use this paste to like clean your grout on your tile, that would work. It's perfect consistency for that. Or if you wanted to use it as a paste and put it on a rusty pan and let it sit, that also is a good consistency. But me, in order to put it in the molds, I want it to be a little bit more wet. So what I'm going to do to this is probably add either more mandarin juice or more water. So because I don't have any mandarins left over, I'm probably just going to add water, and it'll be just a splash of water. So here it is, probably less than a teaspoon of water to give it this kind of pancake batter consistency. That way it's going to be easier to pour. So that little gray spoon was the amount of water that I added, which I believe is half a teaspoon. So you see it's a nice smooth paste. And like I said, you could add essential oil, but this already has a really nice aroma because I used those mandarin oranges in there. So The first batch I made was with lemon juice. This one is mandarin, so we're gonna see how this turns out versus the lemon one. Now, the lemon ones I've already had, I've already used those and they turned out great. This mold thing was such a great save. And here we go. This is what it looks like once you fill the molds. I obviously didn't make enough to fill all 6, but that's okay because I still have some left over from the first batch. So I just wanted you to see how it looks. So it's important that you tap it a couple times so that there aren't any air bubbles. And what I do with that, you can see here is some leftover. I'm just gonna put that on a sponge and basically clean my pots and pans with it. Now you can also use this to clean your oven. It's really nice to kind of get all those gross oven greasy stains out. Now this one here, like I said, I didn't have enough. So if I was gonna use the same recipe, I would just add 2 more tablespoons of baking soda. So at least it's enough to fill all the molds. Now here are the ones that I have that I made yesterday, the lemon ones, and they're from the freezer. So they're pretty hard. So typically they're too big for the compartment. So I would break them in half, but because it's frozen, I can't break it. It's too hard. So I'll let it sit out for a few minutes to defrost and then I'll cut it in half.